Okay, quick Wednesday morning radar update. So, gap up on the DAX this morning, just an inside day in the scheme of things. Inside day on the FTSE 100 through the opening range. All markets have punched through the opening range. 250, as good as an inside day. Small caps, gap down, drifting back up. So, it's actually a pretty good day. Portfolios just bubbling just under the surface, bubbling under the surface of all-time highs in the history of the world. So let's quickly have a look at a few other markets. Metals are on today again. Gold soft again. Bumbling around without much direction on the cable. Quick look at the US dollar. So let's get straight into it. I'm just going to rip through these screens again today. Quite a few in last night's screens, but nothing really of interest to me. It is 10 past 10, just gone. We should have traded 25% to be on average volume. General mix. Quick buzz through these, and then I'll make my way into the small caps. VLX. I've got a position in VLX, normal retrace in my world. Headlamp. It's a blast from the past, isn't it? It's a return to profit, return to growth, tick up in turnover, kind of a lower high in turnover. Sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Yes, it is a lower high in turn. A lot of them are as well. A lot of stocks are at the moment. CAML, just bumbling around on that baseline. RPS, we looked at this one last night. Return to growth as well. Return to profit. JTC. This is a acceleration higher in its forward numbers, this one. Not for me, not really my sector. Future, flagging out near highs. ITV, obviously we saw this on the swing screens last week. Advanced Med Solutions. HFD, just doing fine, isn't it? Cape, yep. Just ploughed out of the base, didn't it? See where Cape is on the leaderboard these days. Yeah, it's right up there, top 20. Q on Q acceleration. LUC high volume day today. I have a position in this one. If you remember, I think I did a YouTube video on this one. I bought it over here somewhere, and it moved up, it moved back in to the base, and then off it goes. So I don't know what it is up on my account, but it's kind of 24% out of the base at the moment. And into the small caps, 26% to be on average volume. 38% to be on conviction. 26%. Obviously metals doing okay today. There's a few oilers in there today. Software, computer services and precious metals. Excuse me. Solid state. Probably decelerating across the board on this one now, but oh no, it's kind of, you know, it's not lighting the screen up by any sort of but big wide loose base on solid state after the market crash. It was good to us before, broke out, first retrace. That is the low risk sort of way of looking at that, and then this is kind of a high in the sky base. Not seen it on the end of day yet, but I presume, oh, we saw it here, didn't we, back here, so we saw it a few weeks ago. LIT, yeah, we covered that one in detail as well, haven't we? TLY. Cornish metals. Forward numbers, no forward on that one. Right side of a potential base on that. DMGT. DMGT, big tick up in the last full year, so no, it's still accelerating on the forward numbers, that one is, which is quite amazing. DMGT. Let me just double check that. Oh yeah, wasn't a tick up in the last numbers, it was a tick down. Read it wrong. 134 to 52 up to 71. Turnover 1337 down to 1203. Down to, you know, small down, ticking that to 1151. Earnings per share 25.4 down to 10.4 up to 23.99. So, you know, it's certainly not bad. It will be of interest to some people, probably, that one. I see the base. I'd rather see a base in the top right hand side. It's a nice place to see a base as well, but this is a kind of horrible trading stock. Is that enough growth to make it trade like a nice smooth trending stock? You know, answers on a postcard. But you never know these things. You can take the nicest chart and it can turn into a pretty choppy trend. You've just got to take your shots. You've got 10 darts. You take the best shots you can. SLP, obviously nothing wrong with that. Continues. High five to Tony on just highlighting this base here. It's a little high in the sky, but you know, it's 80% out of that base now. Nothing wrong with that. It was a little bit rear view to me because I was talking about it back here, but we did a little reset. We just said, hang on a minute, you know, this thing halved in price in the market crash. We start to count bases again. What do you mean count bases? Well, you know, stocks that trend tend to have a, you know, anything over 5, it's an outlier. You know, it turns into an outlying sort of stock. You know, the game is to get on board Stage 1's a little bit risky sometimes, but really good ones with really good growth stocks, fantastic. Stage 2s mean there's no overhead supply usually, and a bit lower risk. Stage 3s, why didn't you take it on stage 1 or the stage 2? But still, it's a good base if it's a fantastic growth stock. Stage 4, why didn't you take it on the stage 1, 2 or 3? That is the way I think of it. Stage 5, a good stock will generally sort of, that's on the cusp of, is it going to be an outlier or is it not? And then you go, well, why didn't I take it on the stage 1, the stage 2, the stage 3 and the stage 4? And now why do I like it on the stage 5? You've got to be trading the right hand edge instead of the rear view mirror, and the stage 5 would be the rear view mirror in my sort of view. So, angling direct, this is a return to profit, return to growth as well. UPGS, accelerating again on that one, isn't it? Bird is the word. What's that coming out of a little base there? A bit messy. Tick down in the forward numbers on that one though. Air partner, I avoid anything with air in the title, but I do see that this one is ticking up in the forward numbers. It does light the screen up. It's an avoid from me usually in this area. It's very rare I will take anything to do with the airline industry, though it doesn't mean it's not an idea. So, pretty good day so far. Nice bounce in small caps. We'll see how it goes. The sun has come out as well. Fantastic. Okay.